हाय गाइस, इट्स श्रेया हियर एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल ब्यूटी एंड द कोड। आज के वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ 7 न्यू परफ्यूम्स लेकर आई हूँ फ्रॉम प्लैटिनम परफ्यूम्स एंड आई हैव द 10 ml bottles of all the 7 perfumes that I'm going to show you. These are so cute and I have some amazing perfumes to share with you guys. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So if you don't know already, Platinum Perfumes is an Instagram store and you can place your order through Instagram or through WhatsApp, and I will leave all the details on the screen for them. I will also leave the details in the description box for you to check out and you can easily place your order. Now Platinum Perfume is a dupe house in India and they just create some amazing almost 95% to 98% closer dupes to very high-end perfumes. So you know what, Platinum Perfume की खासियत ये है कि वो अपना कलेक्शन अपडेट करते जाते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक पर्टिकुलर सेट ऑफ फ्रेग्रेंसेस पे अटक गई है गाड़ी. नो, they keep updating their fragrances according to the new releases and perfume releases left and right हो रहे हैं. Perfume industry has become such a commercial field and the best part is that these guys also keep updating their collections and I am so happy that these guys are providing these perfumes at such a low price. So Platinum Perfumes के perfumes तीन sizes में available होते हैं. First is 10 ml that you can get for 120 rupees, which I have got here. I have purchased so many bottles from them for 120 rupees because 10 ml is a good quantity for me to realize whether I want to invest in a full bottle or not. So that's an amazing way of starting your perfume collection as well as understanding what perfumes you like and investing accordingly. Then they have 30 ml which comes around 350 rupees and then they have 50 ml bottles which comes for 599 rupees. They have currently one offer going on where they are selling Victoria's Secret's Bombshell 50 ml bottle for 450 rupees only. So you can definitely go and check that offer and you can also contact them to get some more details of more offers that they keep coming with. Their 50 ml bottle comes in this size, like this is how the bottle looks like. It's a very clean and a very beautiful bottle, a very simple bottle, to the point, has the details, ingredient list and everything that you need to know about the perfume is right here. So I like the sizing, I like the simplicity, I like the overall presentation and the 10 ml bottles come in this way. Let's talk about the first variant that I've got. I've got Gucci Rush with me. Now Gucci Rush 1999 से perfume industry में है and it is going still strong. People have loved Gucci Rush and you know it's kind of like a signature scent worthy kind of a fragrance. And मैंने इसको दो बार यूज़ किया, दो बार ट्राई किया. आई वेंट आउट एंड आई गॉट सो मेनी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स. मैं एक रेस्टोरेंट में गई थी विद अ फ्रेंड एंड यू नो the waiter there asked me what I was wearing and of course my friend asked me what I was wearing and one girl stopped by at my table and she said, you know what, you are radiating this gorgeous fragrance and it's very fruity and sweet and do you mind telling me? And I was like gushing and blushing because I just didn't know what to say. And then I told her I was wearing this one and she was also surprised that okay, she told me that she will place the order. So that was very sweet. And this fragrance is a very gorgeous kind of like a cheaper fruity fragrance. It's mature, it's classy, it is feminine, it is very different, it is very unique and you know ये एक ऐसा fragrance है जो मेरे collection में मेरे पास बहुत सारे, like I have hundreds of bottles of perfumes with me but I don't have anything like this. So the uniqueness in Gucci Rush is I think what keeps it going and it's been years it's been in the industry and people still love it and for good reasons. इसका projection काफ़ी अच्छा है. It is projecting, it fills the room, the sillage is amazing, the performance is around like 8 hours on me and I absolutely love this fragrance, highly recommend it. The next perfume that I want to talk about is Burberry London. Now Burberry London is a very gorgeous kind of like a pure floral fragrance. This is a very beautiful floral fragrance with hints of sandalwood and musk. थोड़ा सा एक tanginess या citrusiness भी है इसमें, but it's not very like it's not as strong as like bergamot या lemon जैसा citrusiness. It's more like a clementine or a tangerine orange kind of a zestiness. And it has a lot of floral elements. It's like a floral bouquet. So there is absolutely nothing like sweet about this one. It's a very beautiful fresh floral category kind of a fragrance and ये ना ऑफिस के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा अप्रोप्रिएट लगती है मुझे, जो बहुत नॉन ऑफेंसिव है, एंड ऑफिस डे टाइम वेयर के लिए दिस इज़ जस्ट परफेक्ट। आप मीटिंग्स में बैठते हो, लोगों के साथ क्लोज प्रॉक्सिमिटी में बैठे हो, आप डिस्कशंस कर रहे हो, तो भी आपका ये फ्रेग्रेंस दूसरों को हेडेक नहीं देगा और डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेगा, एंड इट विल नॉट डाइवर्ट पीपल. सो आई थिंक दिस इज़ लाइक अ गॉर्जियस फ्रेग्रेंस टू वेयर, एंड दिस इज़ ऑल्सो अ वेरी डेलिकेट परफ्यूम. सुपर फेमिनाइन काइंड ऑफ अ फ्रेग्रेंस, एंड थोड़ी सी इसमें मेच्योरिटी लेवल भी मुझे लगती है. सो आई थिंक गर्ल्स और women who are like 20 above would enjoy something like this. Again, the performance is amazing, stays for around 6-7 hours on me, and इसका projection and sillage उतना loud नहीं है, it's moderate, and that's why it's not headache inducing, and that's why it's not very offensive, and that's the whole point of it. A perfect daily formal kind of like an office wear fragrance. So the next one is Virgin Water, and this one is a dupe of Creed's Virgin Island Water, which is a unisex fragrance meant for both men and women. It was released in 2007, and this has been one of the most famous fragrances from Creed. Now, this fragrance is super duper unique. Like, I have never seen this kind of combination in my perfumes. This, by the way, a very kind of like a zesty tropical kind of a fragrance. It is fresh, it is zesty, but it also is coconutty. So I will call this like a tropical fresh fragrance. When you hear the notes of this one, you will know what the uniqueness is about. This one has coconut, lime, a white bergamot, and Sicilian mandarin, a lot of zesty opening with coconut. Then it has a kick of ginger, ylang, Indian jasmine, and hibiscus. Now, I haven't had a lot of experience with like hibiscus based fragrances, so this is like a new experiment for me, and I am actually enjoying it because there's a new note involved here. And then it has like white rum, a sugarcane, and musk. Like, just see the notes that you're getting here, and that is like the most unique fragrance. It's very gorgeous and it's unisex, so everyone in the house can enjoy it. This is again a very gorgeous fragrance to be worn during office time, during daytime, summer season, spring season, something that you can rock on every day, daytime, in every season. I actually would love to wear this during rainy season as well because it has a very kind of like a fresh, cozy, tropical vibe to it. So I loved the uniqueness of this one. Again, it is long lasting. It stays for around 7 hours on me, and the projection and sillage is moderate, and it is the kind of fragrance which is like a people pleaser, because it is so fresh and zesty, that it's very uplifting. It's like a sunny, it's a very sunshine kind of a fragrance, and it has a very happy vibe going on to it. Like, I find this fragrance to be a mood uplifter, and it's a very light, easy breezy, airy kind of a fragrance that I absolutely enjoyed. My next one is Rouge 540. Now, ये नाम से ही पता चल रहा होगा that this one is a dupe of the very famous Baccarat Rouge 540. And I wanted to try this because I currently have the closest dupe of BR540, which is Armaf Club de Nuit Untold. And you wouldn't believe it, guys. I have finished 3/4 of that bottle. I'm just left with this much juice in that. And I have gotten compliments left and right on that perfume. Like, I know that it is a kind of DNA which is done so aggressively by every perfume company. Like, nobody wants to leave Baccarat Rouge 540 in their perfume dupes list. So everyone has done it, but Armaf has done it the best. And I wanted to test and try this because Armaf का dupe भी बहुत expensive लगा मुझे. Like, it's around 5,000, 4,000, 5,000. So I just wanted to try this one. So this one is kind of like a 80% dupe of BR540, and I find a slight bit of like a leathery or animalistic touch to BR540, and then you get this fragrance. That kind of feeling I get. So this is not as sweet as the BR540. It has an animalistic feel to it, and I kind of think that this is more masculine leaning than being a unisex fragrance, just because of that kind of like a leather note that comes in, which is not there in the original BR540. Now, again, this one is projective. People have noticed me when I've worn this one. People have asked me what I'm wearing. So the sillage, projection, everything is great. BR540, if you don't know, it's a very beautiful kind of like a sweet saffron, ambery woody kind of a fragrance. It has a specific note of ambergris which has that animalic origin to it, and that's where the whole fragrance gets its uniqueness and beauty. It's a beautiful combination of notes. Mason Francis Kurkja has done amazing job with that perfume, and BR540 is one of the most duped perfume in today's date. This one is a gorgeous take on that. A slight different take because I feel that the leatheriness or the animalicness is more in this one as compared to the original one. So this is like a more intenser version of BR540, but I am enjoying this. But yes, this is like a 80% dupe of it. The next one is Narciso from Narciso Rodriguez. Now Narciso fragrances are famous for their dominating musk note. If you are not into musky fragrances, stay away from Narciso fragrances, otherwise you will not be able to tolerate them. Now Narciso Rodriguez is a very like a beautiful musk floral woody powdery kind of a fragrance. It has a very prominent talcum powder feel to it because of the musk present in this, and this one is also kind of like a 80% close dupe of Narciso. The musk in the original Narciso is done so differently and beautifully that it has a unique factor to it. Find this to be more fresher as compared to the original one. And ये थोड़ा सा कम पाउडरी लगता है मुझे because this is more of a fresher take of this. It's a gorgeous fragrance, but it is kind of like an 80% dupe of it, so keep that in mind. Again, this is long lasting, stays for around 6 to 7 hours on me, and the projection and sillage is moderate. Also good one like to be worn in office or in a formal setup, and it definitely has that clean girl vibe kind of a fragrance going on, so it is perfect for office wear. Next one is called as Fame, and this one is a dupe for Paco Rabanne's Fame perfume, which is relatively new. It is launched in 2022, so I'm really glad that they are coming up with the latest launches as well. Now, Paco Rabanne Fame is a very gorgeous kind of like a tropical fruity fragrance, and it has a sort of like a mocktail cocktail feel to it, and it is super unique as well because it has a very beautiful use of mango note in the top notes. This one has mango, bergamot, jasmine, olibanum, vanilla and sandalwood. And this one, when I saw the notes, I was like, yeah, it's going to be a nice tropical perfume. And I may or may not like it because I like coconut in my fragrances when they are tropical, and this one does not have that. But for this, and I went out with my friends and I got so many compliments on this one. It was unreal. This is such a beautiful tropical sweet fruity fragrance out there. Definitely people pleaser kind of a fragrance, something that people are going to come near you and sniff you and won't hesitate to sniff you again and again and keep complimenting you, because that's exactly what happened with me. I hugged my friend and she was like, oh my god, you are smelling ridiculously sweet, juicy, and I just want to know what you're wearing and I'm going to order it right away. To a point that we started calling our girls gang as a Fame because we all loved this one so much. And I highly recommend you to get this one. If you are of any age, you're going to love this one. A gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous tropical perfume. Projective, long lasting, great sillage, great fragrance, and supreme level compliment getter. You should not miss on this one. The last perfume that I want to talk about is Parfum de Mali Delina. And Delina and Baccarat Rouge are one of the most duped fragrances till date, and for good reasons. Like, before I even go with the notes and everything, I want to say that this reminds me of my childhood because Delina fragrance, ये जो fragrance है इसमें ना एक बहुत ही nostalgia का feel है. It kind of has like a 90s heroine vibe to it somehow. And you know what it reminds me of is जब मैं छोटी थी तब मैं local किराने के शॉप में, ग्रोसरी के शॉप में जाके I used to buy candies, and the candies that were kept in the glass jars, and glass jars से मैं select करती थी कि मुझे pink and white वाली चाहिए, and this smells like that combination of pink and white candy. So I don't know whether you'll relate to that explanation or not. If you're a 90s kid, you definitely would. And this fragrance is just that in a bottle. It is such a kind of like a cute yet glamorous kind of a fragrance. Wow, this is sweet. This is a rose, lychee, rhubarb, slight bit of spices, some sweetness, some woodiness going on there. Such intoxicating, exquisite, feminine vibe going on in this perfume. This is a signature scent worthy fragrance. So it's a slightly powdery. It is very it's very nurturing kind of a fragrance. It's very warm, it's very gorgeous, but it is sexy at the same time. This is something which, being a rose dominating fragrance, is still kind of very unique. Like, I have so many rose fragrances, but out of that, I think I'll probably like love this one the most because it's a super unique. The incense used in this is amazing, and the rose lychee rhubarb combination, the domination of these three notes, is something that is super unique in this fragrance. Now, this is something that you can wear during daytime, evening, nighttime, all day long without hesitation, in all the seasons. And you know what, on fuzzy clothes this gets stuck. मतलब ये वॉशिंग मशीन में कपड़े धुलने के बाद भी ये फ्रेग्रेंस आती ही रहती है. This performs the best on me. It has given me a longevity of around 9 to 10 hours. It is long lasting. The sillage is amazing. It fills the room. The projection is great. It's a compliment getter, and it's the kind of fragrance that I feel is signature worthy, and I want to smell like this every single day of my life. So I love it so much. Alright you guys, so that brings us to the end of the video. Those were all the new 7 variants that I got from Platinum Perfumes. It's a beautiful dupe house, and they give perfumes at very inexpensive rate, so definitely you can go and check out. So I have a lot of their perfumes, and I don't find them to be synthetic going on my skin and stuff like that. They have made use of good aroma oils. You can tell from the quality and from the kind of performance that I've been getting with these perfumes. Highly recommend you to check that out. I will leave all the details for them in the description box, so go and place an order and tell me your feedback about it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna see you very soon in my next video. Bye.